Imagine walking into a massive sports bar on a Sunday. There are, 8 different TVs perfectly synced, flipping from a football game to breaking news instantly. And there's not a single visual stutter or messy tangle of wires anywhere. It feels effortless, but the reality is pure engineering.
Yeah, it's actually incredibly complex behind the scenes.
Right. So today we're doing a deep dive into exactly how that works, using HDTV Supply's WolfPack AV over IP systems as our roadmap. We're specifically looking at their 1080p setups designed for up to 8 TVs.
And we're pulling this from a catalog built by a vendor that's been around for 25 years. They have over 10,000 positive reviews.
Exactly. Okay, let's unpack this.
So if you've ever tried to fish a thick, inflexible HDMI cable through a wall, you already know the physical limits there.
Oh, it is an absolute nightmare.
It really is. The connector is massive, and the signal degrades rapidly over just 50 feet. But AV over IP is a complete architectural shift.
Because it takes that heavy HDMI video signal and basically chops it up into data packets, right?
Sure. Exactly. And then it routes it across a standard 1G network switch using regular Psyche 6 cables.
Which is wild because it pushes that signal up to 450 feet away with only 80 milliseconds of latency. I mean, to put that in perspective, a literal blink of an eye takes about 300 milliseconds.
Right. So when a touchdown happens, all 8 screens react in perfect unison.
Yeah, you avoid that annoying echoing delay where one TV spoils the play for the rest of the bar. It acts like a digital traffic cop.
Yeah. And the specs also highlight PoE, which is power over Ethernet.
Right, and we all know PoE is standard in networking. But applied to an 8-screen video matrix, that solves a massive logistical headache, doesn't it?
Oh, it entirely changes your power management strategy. Running PoE to 8 different receivers means you aren't just, eliminating bulky power bricks behind every display.
You're centralizing your power failure points.
Exactly. You can run all your displays back to a single network rack. Then you just plug that switch into a battery backup, and suddenly your whole video infrastructure is protected from power blips.
Without needing a battery backup mounted behind every single television.
Right. It turns dumb displays into active network nodes.
But, having a robust physical network is useless if the bartender or the homeowner needs an IT ticket just to change the channel. The hardware is only half the battle.
Nobody wants a system they can't actually use.
Exactly. So here's where it gets really interesting. This setup uses an iPad app called the WolfPad Tablet TV Control System.
Yeah, which gives you this wireless real-time video preview.
Right, meaning you actually see the live video feed playing on the tablet before you even push it to a display.
And that real-time visual feedback is critical for removing user friction. You aren't guessing which input is tied to which cable box anymore.
You literally just drag the visual feed of, say, a Roku or DirecTV stream and drop it right onto a digital floor plan of your room.
Yeah, and you can even swipe to flip the image 90, 180, or 270 degrees to create custom video walls on the fly.
Okay, so we have enterprise-level IP routing combined with a really slick drag-and-drop iPad interface. But usually, bridging commercial hardware with consumer-level control requires a massive custom programming budget.
It can get really expensive, yeah.
Because the catalog lists a sort of entry-level, build-your-own part for $150. But a pre-configured 4x8 system is $2,250, and an 8x8 system jumps to $3,000.
Right. It's a noticeable jump.
Are users just paying a premium for the iPad interface? Also, they specifically advertise SEC security compliance.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
What does the SEC have to do with a TV switch? Is that why the price spikes to $3,000?
Well, think about the vulnerability of an IP video matrix. If you're putting an 8-screen system on a corporate network or even a high-end smart home network, that system is handling massive amounts of unencrypted data traffic.
Oh, right.
So if it isn't secured, it essentially becomes a backdoor for hackers. SEC security compliance ensures that your video distribution doesn't compromise your wider IT infrastructure.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about the $3,000 price tag?
For that, you have to look at what you are avoiding.
Ah, the recurring fees.
Exactly. In the commercial AV world, you are usually trapped paying thousands in recurring monthly software licenses just to keep your control interface active.
But here, paying $3,000 up front gives you a fully integrated, secure ecosystem with no monthly fees.
Right. So over a 5-year lifespan, avoiding those hidden licensing traps is a crucial cost-saving measure.
Wow. Well, whether you are sketching out a dream man cave, outfitting a local business, or just curious about the tech powering your favorite sports bar, this deep dive really reveals the hidden backbone of modern digital viewing.
We've basically successfully decoupled the media from the screen.
Right, so what does this all mean?
The network is now the remote control, and the televisions are just blank canvases waiting for data packets.
If a single iPad can seamlessly drag and drop live TV across an 8-screen, 450-foot network today, how long until this level of hyper-customized multi-stream media control becomes the standard expectation for every single room in our homes?